Oops. Nope. Select everyone, please. Thank you. Okay, so we got our foothold in their country, but as quickly as I thought I would. So that's nice. Have that, which the game does not think is a very good tile. I beg to differ. I think that, yeah, it doesn't give us any extra... Oh, no, it kind of does. Really needed the 1, but the 2 is still nice because there's carryover. There's a bit of carryover. I believe there is a limit to the carryover. Don't remember what the exact number is, though. Regardless, though, it's a good idea. I actually don't want to spend too much time healing. I really want to go after Berlin. Oh, Berlin lost a population. That's odd. They might have had some kind of crisis. So I've met Wang Khan, which means that he's probably traveling across the ocean. He is one of the most scientific leaders in the game, well, with his unique universities and being financial. He's annoyed with me. First impression is a lasting one. I've never understood what that meant. I should look it up one day. They don't like... apparently they're rivals with the Byzantine Empire. A weird rival to have. Years of peace have strengthened our relations. You just met us. I can go ahead and safely say I want open borders with you early to get that bonus going early. You eclipse us, almost eclipse us in technology. I'm going for education right now, which is going to help, but it really does seem like I'm a bit of a backwards country because of our big economic crisis we had. Would you consider a world map for world map trade? He would! That is a big bonus to me because I just discovered a lot of land. I want to vote for me. Okay, let's take a look at this. What countries are we looking at here? Is this, Nippur? This is Babylon? Oh, hold on, there's the capital. Hey, get out of the way. Babylon. Okay, we've got Babylon. That's Korea. And then white, that's going to be England? England. We don't know what leader of England we're dealing with. We know we're definitely dealing with, Hammurabi for Babylon. Or was it Nebuchadnezzar in this game? No, Nebuchadnezzar was in the third game. Or, sorry, the fifth game. Nebuchadnezzar in this game is a great general, that's right. Yeah, so the leader in this game would be, Hammurabi. Okay, well, depending on what leader is the English leader is going to determine a lot of our, relations, probably. If it's Queen Victoria, I'm going to be a bit worried. If it's Queen Elizabeth, I'm going to be very worried because she's generally considered one of the best leaders in the game, if not the best. And if it's Winston Churchill, I'm not going to be very concerned at all because he's not an amazing leader. I guess he's a pretty good war leader for, like, archers and gunpowder units, actually. I bet you he could do a really mean push with his redcoats between protective and being charismatic, so less experience needed for promotions. He could probably do a really scary war, but in general, it's not that he's bad per se. I mean, charismatic is a nice trait. Charismatic's a really nice trait. I like that trait a lot. It's just that when you compare it to the financial leaders, especially when one's financial and philosophical, he really does look like the underdog for England. Right, so we're going to put a weight of 3 there into Wang Khan. Actually, you know what? A weight of 2, because he's on a different continent. I'm not terribly worried about spies. Okay, so we can go ahead and get a double medic there already, which is very nice. We only need to spend 2 turns healing. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do to really speed that up with promotion at the moment, because the most wounded guy is doesn't have any promotions to heal him, so I'm gonna have to make do. I should really be making more workers, like, even right now. I just don't want to stop catapult production. Might be a mistake, but I think I'm going to leave the workers for when the conquest is over, or nearly over. Isabella is the leading candidate, doesn't surprise me. I've got the most population in the game right now, or at least when I checked before the episode started. However, that is subject to change because I'm not making the most food. I'm making the second most food across my country. Okay. This right here is going to be a pain in the ass. What a shitty army. I really want them dead. Okay, we're going to set that there. And also, we can stop on that. we can actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. Okay, so our army should be healed at this turn. Yeah, you can pillage that all you want, I don't care. Nah, we should have gotten that up forever ago. Could have been growing this whole time. And they're probably going to attack that, but whatever, it leads them off the hill. Are they not healed yet? 1 turn, okay. I just don't like spending this much time. Now, what does Germany think, actually? They'll talk to us. And they're willing to give me money, so they already understand that they are losing this war. That's interesting. I thought they'd be putting up more of a fight. Construct 7 harbors. You will also have to build 4 caravels. I'm not terribly interested. I very, very rarely do those quests. We're just going to actually leave a few swordsmen. And we're going to move across the hills and the forests. For the sake of defending ourselves here. Don't think I ever told you to get rid of your waypoint. Yeah, it's all set right there, right? All of it there, except for you. Thank you. Yeah. Send you over there. I'm gonna have you try and take care of that. You're there? That's fine. In fact, we need to start deleting some old units. Because it's not good for our money to carry around all of these really old, terrible units. Like, I still have warriors in some spots. Those warriors are just worthless at this point. I should not be holding on to those. Okay. We'll be doing a cleanup a bit later. I really should be doing the cleanup right away, but I kind of want to keep the action going. Why does it seem to not remember? Oh, right, because I have to do that. That's right, I forgot I had to turn the one off at Frankfurt. I'm dumb. I fixed it. The forest gives us more protection than the hills. That's why I decided to go there. Wait a minute. No, that is plains. Okay. For a second, I saw it, and I was like, wait, that's not right. Because I thought it was a floodplain, even though I said earlier it's not a floodplain. Most powerful civilization in the world is Isabella. It's interesting. No one on the other continent. Okay, keep moving. Berlin's defenses are mediocre at best. I got a glimpse there. And, what are we doing on this tile again? Yeah, workshop? I guess a workshop, it'll be kind of like a makeshift mine. It'll get better later, but... they have... Oh, they've got a super medic here. They gave it leadership. That's an interesting choice. I guess it's not a... Would I do that? I don't know if I would have done that. But they got a Maceman super medic there. It's not with an army, though, so... Questionable. Yeah, I'll give you technology, buddy. Yeah, you're doing bad for tech. I'll just trade with you openly, because you're my vassal.
Have a foot in the stirrup.
Assholes. This was smart of them. They placed those units there. They were likely just moving them. But you see, we can't attack from here because we have a huge penalty for crossing the river. And we would lose units attacking them because we have to cross the damn river. They just delayed our conquest of Berlin. Assholes. So this turn, we basically just had to sit here. We can start on the catapulting, though. There's no point in moving there yet because they're just going to move those guys into town anyway. They're clearly just reinforcing. So yeah, clever bastards. And we really need more theaters so we can get the global theater. Okay, good. There we go. We were very protected on that hill, by the way, in case they wanted to counterattack, but I need to be there to actually block off their path of reinforcing from the west. Mostly because I don't want them to completely kick my ass. And if they have a lot of units in that city with the super medic and everything, it might end up being really hard to conquer. Let's go ahead and, hell, that's not happening. Fuck it. I'm not even going to deal with that then. I don't think it's ever going to become a big problem. And they're attacking my units that are reinforcing, which is fine, honestly, because that's distracting them from reinforcing their place. So I think I'm okay with that. God, that's loud. And I'm going to have to be catapulting that for a while, actually. And our money is actually getting dangerously low. Also, someone said in the comments of I don't know why I'm bothering bringing this up, because this video is probably not going up for months after the comment was made. Someone mentioned, like, you don't need to bring down the money thing all the time because there is science bleed over in this game. I know, however, I do it anyway because it's a way of reminding myself to give myself money so I don't run into a crisis. I don't know if it's the best way to handle that situation. I know some people do it. I don't know if it's advisable. But if I'm given a compelling argument to not do it, then I will not do it. I think that's a reasonable response. Do we really have this little theaters? I thought I needed one more theater. No, it turns out I needed 5 more theaters. So we actually really need to get theaters going. I guess, yeah, get a few more workshops. Until I get the global theater, I'm not going to be using them very much. So let's go ahead and get to work on this city more. We do have education now, though, which is going to be a big step up for us. Entering the Renaissance.
There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty like ignorance.
And we're working our way towards guilds and banking now. We should probably also get free market soon after that. I really should be working less on that city now that I think about it. I should be working on it a lot less right now, mostly because it's already working all the tiles it can at the moment with its unhappiness. Wang Khan is losing a lot of cities right now to the English. They might be the second strongest in the world. Oh, my army is eclipsing the German army. They are not able to produce nearly as fast as I am. And they are producing more units there and reinforcing it, just not terribly quickly. Apparently they just made an attack and lost. Yeah, they tried to intercept and they lost. Sucks to be them. Okay, time to start throwing catapults because I don't want them to reinforce anymore. Ouch. Probably shouldn't have done that. I always do something stupid and then realize immediately after. Probably shouldn't have. Yeah, that's not a fight I want to take. That is, though. Oh, come on! I had like a 2% chance of losing. Alright. Well, we took Berlin, which really knocked them down on the scoreboard. Got us a lot of gold, too. Go ahead and get a courthouse going for the sake of my wallet. Oh, that was the extra noise for killing your general. I was gonna say, how the hell did someone kill me when it wasn't their turn? Okay, so we're gonna need some healing. But we have a major foothold in their country now. They're probably really scared now. They're not willing to capitulate, which I'm not terribly surprised about, honestly. Usually they hold on longer than this, even if you take a major city. What we will see here, though, is we've opened up a lot of religion and government things we could switch to, because they had wonders that unlocked those, and we took those wonders. We also have the Chichen Itza now, which is really solid. It gives all of our cities a 25% defense increase that has to be catapulted down, which means that when we take these cities, the second they're out of rebellion, they already have defense, which makes it very hard for them to retake cities quickly, even if they're not defended very well. So taking that is very powerful, and it'll make the rest of our conquest even easier, because now we don't have to catapult as long. World map, you're only... Okay, AI only ever offers that trade when you clearly have a better map than them, so get fucked. University. We're just gonna go ahead and keep moving people over there. And good thing that we have a passable medic. Stacking medics does not help, by the way. Like, having multiple people with the same medic promotion doesn't make the medic promotion any better. It's a good thing to point out. We probably have quite the experience bonus coming out of that city at the moment. And also, we're finally getting some of our cities back on track here in terms of gaining us commerce. 3 turns is not horrible, and there's nothing I can do to speed that up. Okay. I think actually what I'm going to do here is... Do I want to? You know what? I need to speed this up. So what I'm going to do... is that... yeah, go to a defensive location there. Can't I just... No, it'd be 3 either way? Okay. Okay, what I'm doing here is I am leaving behind some of my wounded so they can heal back there in the city. I'm likely going to then have them meet up with the rest of the army up at Hamburg because I don't think I'll need them for this next fight. It would be nice to have them, but I don't think I need them. German Mason killed the intercepting unit, okay. Ooh, we can... yeah, that one. So they have not much at all defending Cologne. That's what I thought. I thought that that would probably be a city that they wouldn't prioritize highly, even though really they should. That is a very good city. Ooh, you're gonna see them all scatter like cockroaches as soon as they notice my dudes up there. Trying desperately to keep the economy strong. And we can actually get rid of this overlay soon. Just as a reminder to myself, send him up early. And we have a great scientist. What's our science city again? Is it our capital? It's our capital. Well, it is apparently the second best city in the world. Does it still hold that? Second best in the world, the best is Babylon. Okay, now that we have a map now, we actually have a bit more information on this. Yeah, it's all capital cities are the best right now. I think Berlin used to be on the list, but now that its population is 3 instead of like 15, that really crushed its score. That's a hell of a lot of experience right there. Keep healing. At least we got a tiny bit of early catapult going. This clearly has a lot of culture because of it being a holy city, because it had, had a hell of a lot of defense that I'm catapulting down. I really should be switching to Trebs, actually. That's something I should have done a long time ago that I actually just straight up forgot. It takes longer to build them, and they are not as good in the field at killing units. However, they're much better against cities, which is kind of what I care about.